And whose image do you see, Marcel?
Okay, we're back
Is
here.
it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia, we're back!
We're finally here.
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Yeah,
Just how
we just
often
needed
do
to
you
use a
intend to
teleportation
flout the
waypoint.
rules of this court?
I'm sorry, Neuvillette.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yeah, we did. You say you never heard of Vacher, but you're actually their son, right?
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been
Oh, wait,
Vacher.
what? So I wasn't thinking about it correctly?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Vigneire, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you.
Tell the thing that Vigneire wants us to say to Vacher.
So, you
Come
never
on.
noticed how we changed, or how
Are we gonna
grew
say it
as
later, though?
individuals.
Please remember that.
You also never understood
Remember that
Boss's
part.
real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life?
Isn't that your
dissolve
fault because
right in
you've been
front of your
experimenting?
eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vigneire's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
But that doesn't make what you did right,
Vigneire
though.
is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever
You're
she goes,
killing
I
women.
will follow.
It's not. They're
But I'm not
humans
from
too,
this
you know.
blasted place.
You're not the only one.
So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
And now
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
our suspect's gone.
I can't dissolve.
Oh.
Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you
Why?
all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Hey, you got caught by an idiot. How does it feel?
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vigneire. I promise. We met Vigneire. Vigneire!
Traveler, tell him what Vigneire wanted to say. Come on, this is the perfect time, I think.
Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the
Oh,
charges
thank God.
against Mr. Tartaglia
Now
no
don't do
longer have
anything.
any basis.
Tartaglia. Can't even say his name anymore.
Fine by me.
Ah.
I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that,
Okay.
I'm actually feeling pretty
Stop.
good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence
Control
you have collected
yourself.
to the guards so that I might
Resist.
review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Okay.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vigneire. During an underwater expedition, Vigneire accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea
okay.
and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vigneire back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria. And however, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Okay. That's
The oratrice will now
done,
deliver
right?
the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher. According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale,
guilty.
Mr. Vacher is
Guilty.
guilty.
Yes.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
He's a psychopath.
Justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia, what's going on?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
Oh, okay.
You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
It's like a weight
Yeah,
has been taken off
Yeah.
of her shoulders.
it's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama?
Shut up!
The villain has been caught.
You're not
justice
out
has
of
been
the
served,
court yet.
Past wrongs have been
You
righted.
still might
and
get
it's a big ol'
arrested for
happy
just
ending.
being you.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to.
Okay, good.
So,
Leave.
if you'll excuse me.
Go!
Please wait just one moment,
What?
Mr. Tartaglia.
What now?
What now? None of this has anything
Yeah.
to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge
not
before
guilty,
the trial can
right?
conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real
Just go
criminal?
with it.
Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
Yeah.
This is always
Just go
the
with it.
rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, It has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Not
According
guilty,
to
right?
the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale,
Not.
Mr. Guilty.
What? Why?
Hey, hey! That's not funny. Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict?
Your Oratrice
Is your
is
justice
broken.
machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice
He has
actually
nothing to do
returned
with
a
the
different
case.
verdict than the
Nothing.
Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
Even
Oratrice
so,
might have
that
just
wasn't the
convicted him on
trial.
general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Yeah. Child has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. Just what is going
The
on
judgment
here?
of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the
No.
final verdict of the court.
Are you gonna
You
do
must
this again,
accept the guilty
Neuvillette?
verdict.
Even though you knew that Callus wasn't actually the one that killed Jacques, and you're going to do this again?
Guards,
Are you-
please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Are you serious? Are you seriously doing this right now? Child, stop! Stop! Stop!
So this is how
Why is
justice
he
is done in
always
Fontaine.
causing
What a
trouble?
joke.
I understand,
You've
but
got
we
your
need to play by the rules.
Well, I've got mine too.
No! You're making this worse. And now they really have something against you. You're an idiot. Oh. Child. Now he's using his foul legacy. Why? Stop him, please. You were about to involve innocent people.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth.
Yeah.
But the rules of the court must be upheld.
You're insane, child. Why did you do that?
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been clear?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Will she talk though? Okay, even if if even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why
And
are
she
you
doesn't know
looking at
anything
me?
either.
I had
Let's
nothing
just
to do with it.
investigate the thing in the basement, dude. If she doesn't know anything.
Know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
Oh no.
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
The jig is up. Girl.
My dearest citizens, did
Stop
you
with the
really
act
think we'd
already.
allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken?
Stop.
Or be the result
Obviously.
of some sort of random mishap?
It's
Don't
been
tell
pretty
me
clear.
you
Do you
thought
really
even
want
I had
to?
been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
You're becoming less and less reliable to them, you know, the more you lie.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement,
Yeah, right.
was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there
Can
is
I
a
skip
script.
this, please? I don't want to listen to
Everything
her.
has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the
Drama
embodiment
anymore. I
of
don't
the
want-
very
I don't want
concept of
this.
justice, the oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought CHILDE had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because
You're
you've been
accusing
blinded
an
by the
innocent person
superficial
again.
appearance of innocence.
Do you know what you're doing right now?
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the
Cut her head off.
correctness of the oratrice's verdict.
Uh,
Now,
Shut up.
having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end.
Traveler, chase
As
after her.
the
Go
lead
by her neck.
actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
Ah,
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she? She probably just put on that performance to save face.
exactly.
As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Wait to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a
Please,
personal
Neuvillette.
capacity. Just as I
Why
promised.
can't you be
if
the
judgment has
archon
been
instead of
incorrect,
her?
we will do our utmost to clear
She's
his
kind of
name.
trash. I mean, her attitude.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday,
Yeah,
right?
but at least make the charges real. Like, it's something that he actually did. Bro.
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
They better not do anything to hurt him. Okay? I know he's an idiot, but he's my idiot. Okay?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
No.
Traveler! Hey!
Yeah,
Traveler!
tell him what Vigneire wants to tell him.
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
That reaction.
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list. No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Okay.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
From the fountain.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me
Yeah,
all
because you're
along.
blinded by your
I just
freaking
never-
grief and contempt.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to
I
see her
don't
one
think you
last
can
time.
talk to her
This is the
though,
last
because you're
request I'll
not
ever
as
make in my
sensitive
life.
to the hydro
You can do
element
whatever you
as
want to
I
me
am,
afterwards. I don't care.
or as Traveler
What?
is.
Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
He's right.
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Oh,
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
he's actually
Humans. Will
entertaining
they
this?
betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Well, yes.
Very well.
If it's
I will grant your request.
if it's something they think that's worth more than their life.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you.
You
Thank
should
you,
go with
Your
them
Honor.
though, just in case.
Is this the place?
Yes.
You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Well, back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
I don't think it has any effect on him, though. Oh, it does.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignière, it's me! It's me, Vacher.
Okay, now, before I continue this, let me just ask, why did it work with the guard, even though he's a male, and yet it wouldn't work on him? I mean, the primordial seawater.
Vacher! I'm here! I'm here!
What?
Where are you, Vignière? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
You're just gonna get yourself wet, dude. Someone stop him.
Vignière, is that
Oh,
you? It's me,
he actually
Vacher.
got in?
Vignière!
Vacher, why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought
Also,
I'd get the
did you
chance to
know
tell you all
he
of my
killed
feelings
like
this?
a lot of women just to get to you?
Vignière, you are my everything.
I think you should know that.
I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vacher, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Oh, crap.
What are you saying?
Oh, did she actually know?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia.
Wait, what's going on?
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And
You
she would
hated
not have
him?
grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vacher.
What?
It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignière. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignière.
Oh,
I
the
am
collective.
The sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand.
Oh.
As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed
So
back
she
to
does
the primordial
know.
sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together. And I'm Cressy, I'm Lemony, I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignière.
Why? But then, where is Vignière?
So why are you looking for Vacher
She
then?
doesn't want to see you anymore.
Oh,
Every tendril of her consciousness is
she hates you,
avoiding
boy.
This is what you get for your selfishness.
Uh-huh.
Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did?
You tell
She
him.
would despise you
Tell
for
him.
what you became.
Yeah. Yeah, how do you feel now?
You are a liar, a heartless murderer,
Uh-huh.
and a cowardly narcissist.
Uh-huh.
The only thing you are not
Uh-huh.
is Vignier's beloved.
Snap. Snapping fingers all over him.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigneire's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like I didn't meet Vigneire back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah!
As
She
if
can't hate me. Let me see her.
you became
Please.
a murderer.
Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vigneire. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we
Oh
will
crap.
show no mercy to you.
Is he about to die here?
Vacher.
Vacher?
Vacher.
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 Drown.
Oh crap. I don't know if I even want to save him. Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearances of young women case. Okay. Several days later, I wasn't able to read that. And I was reading as fast as I could. I don't feel bad for him.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping.
I mean, I can't say he deserved it.
Since
It's
we've
just
been able to relax.
the girls deserve some vengeance. Anyway, shopping is stressful in its own way, though.
Well met, partner.
Oh, we're meeting
I
again.
knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood
Can
today.
we figure out what happened to Childe? That's all that I care about right now.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia.
Yeah, because she doesn't have anything to think about anymore. Just focus on her
It's
work.
just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Did a lot of people
This
come
time,
now?
though, everyone in Poisson, and
Okay,
even many
good.
people from the court all attended. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
Which is...
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Why do we need to go?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing.
I'm
I'd
neutral,
like you two to share the moment with me.
personally.
After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Why?
This is where my father's grave is.
Why? What is this?
To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait.
Neuvillette?
Figure. It can't be. Isn't that Neuvillette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Yeah.
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my
You
head.
stopped believing in the
Just what
earth
is
race
justice anyway?
because it's a false
There was once
verdict?
a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans
A
than
wrong
life
verdict.
itself.
I guess that means the same thing.
Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Not all humans are
Which
selfish.
is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that.
Nope.
That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
It's not
But
so
Mr.
black and
Callis
white.
proved me utterly and decisively
Life
wrong.
or humans in general. We're not so black and white.
If not for his
That's
sacrifice,
why rainbows exist.
the serial disappearance
That's why creativity
case would have remained
exists.
unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice.
Yep, his own
A
justice.
justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well.
I kind of ship them, like low-key.
Disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
They're cute. Following Navia and Neuvillette, you rats. Should have read that earlier.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's
Or
grave
sooner.
before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Yeah.
Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes you won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously. Actually, I was
Wait,
kind of
Neuvillette is
thinking
still standing
that
around
too.
there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so
Am I
why don't we
gullible?
talk to him for a bit?
I
If we
probably
can't talk to
am.
Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Okay, let's talk to Neuvillette. Hey. What's up, dude?
It's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Well, not invited.
Navia on the
We
streets
just
today,
asked
so
if we
just
could.
followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can
Yes,
help you
the
with?
case with Child. What happened to him? Tell me.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So
You're going
we
to
figured we
ask
could
the
try to
right
ask you a few
questions.
questions,
Right,
if that's
Paimon?
okay.
Right?
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in
Questions
Fontaine,
that I
and it
care
would be
about.
my pleasure to return the favor.
About Child, yes.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
Even so, like, we didn't find any evidence that connects him to the serial disappearances.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that
You mean
to the
you
list of
haven't
items
been
to
into the
investigate.
basement?
In
or
any
seen
case,
the
I am
core?
inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology
You
all
should
its
go
own.
then.
We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going
She
on.
never has any
She
idea what's
managed to
going
bluff
on.
her way through it, though.
Like I said, she
The
just wants to
time-tested
please
twin tricks
people.
of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui
Pretends she
Harbinger
knows
will just have
everything
to
like a
bide his time
child.
in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd
Because
like
you
to
took
ask me
him
about?
down so easily. Actually, yeah, sure. Let's try asking about
Your
her sibling.
Another blonde-haired traveler.
You've
I'm sorry,
never
but
met
I've
him.
never seen anyone who matches that description.
So you haven't
If he
been
ever stepped
around
foot
here
in
for
Fontaine,
long?
I'm
Because
sure he
Zhang
followed
Li
our
met
laws
him.
to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Why does this scene remind me of a Skyrim Skyrim scene? I don't know. Water from primordial sea, prophecy. Yeah, the prophecy.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved
Uh-huh.
in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good.
I guess that's not true.
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
To a T, yeah.
It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly.
So it's true?
Rumors have it that this
that it?
prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away. Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd
But
like
I
to
think
ask
so.
me about?
If she cares so much about the people, right, she might care enough that she would like to the prophecy for not to happen. I guess we have to ask about the primordial seawater, right?
Court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is
Yeah,
it
and
really?
how come it's not dissolving everyone?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet. But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher
It's
discovered
underground?
must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur
But
Neuvillette.
how come it
Wait,
only dissolves
if that's the
Fontanians
case,
though?
then why would people,
Yeah.
at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, I'm good.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this right here with this view. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of this. Bye!